Good morning. As you all know, we are gathered here today in this beautiful studio gallery for the reading of the will of the man the Sunday Times art critic called the greatest sculptor of all time.
Or at least for the last decade of his groundbreaking work,
Jamieon Thirst.
The creator of such priceless works as
Rusty Pile of Metal.
The Measure of a Cup.
And Unformaldehyded Goat 2014.
And when such a great figure passes, after suitable fees
and suitable mourning, it comes to the settling of the estate, and so to the will. I, Jamieon Thirst, being of sound mind, hereby record my last will and testament.
Thank you for coming, all of you. I can just picture you there, my nearest and dearest, the only ones who really mattered to me. Maureen, my darling first muse. We met at art school, and you draw me like one of your French girls after class. Tarquin, my ungrateful son who pretends to hate me but doesn't shut up about who his dad is when he's at that expensive fine art college that I'm paying for. Clematis, my ambitious little second wife and the very best sculpture student I ever had. Ricky Speedball, the hardest working agent any artist could hope for. Without you, I'd be nothing. And Dieter, my studio assistant, so helpful, so loyal, and so kind to the animals. So who amongst you shall be the recipient of my beautiful home, my vast fortune, my extensive back catalogue of creative output? None of you.
What?
For it's not truly mine to give. The truth is, I'm a fraud. I haven't had an original idea since 2015. My fortune and everything else belongs to the real artist, the one who really made the best of my work. What mere mortal could have come up with such things? Such brilliance. It is you, not I, who thought to pile those measuring cups up, up, up to the transcendent heavens. My masterwork, my shame. I did nothing more than add my signature at the end of the work and then present it to the world.
What does he mean? Didn't Jamieon make his own art? Who is this real artist he's talking about?
Wait a minute. Which one of you crazy animals was really making Jamieon's art? I can work with this. Let's get a contract in place.
I brought him all the materials. I swept the studio every night. I fed the goat. It must have been him. There was no one else in the studio.
But if he didn't make the art, then the money, the house, who does it go to?
I knew the old man was a fake. He never understood my art. This explains everything.
It explains nothing. Who really made the art?
Maureen, you were top of the class at art school and Damien was right at the bottom. Yet he became the superstar artist. Did you do his art for him?
Oh, rubbish. I was a painter, not a sculptor. But you, Ricky, you were a sculptor once. But in the 90s, nobody wanted art from a posh southern boy. What they needed was a regional accent and a gimmick. You found Jamieon, and you made him famous. Did you make his art too?
Tarquin, you take after your mother. Your art college says that your work belies an ability far beyond your years. Almost as if you've been practicing for decades. Did you make your father's work?
Oh, nice one, Clematis. Nice deflection. Yeah, you studied with Dad for years. We all know you were stealing Dad away from Mum. If you're that ruthless at love, you're ruthless enough for art fraud.
I know what you're all thinking, but I didn't do it. I just do the cleaning and the feeding.
He says that his last original idea was in 2015.
2015, I was at school, so it can't have been me.
Wait, you're younger than me. Well, that whole year I was in traction after the skiing accident, so it definitely wasn't me.
Jamieon always worked with rusty metals. I actually have a very rare ferrous allergy. There's no way I could have touched the sculptures, never mind built them.
So whoever made all of the art must have been close to Damien, been around since 2015, had access to the studio, and an affinity with unconventional material.
Oh, scrap metal and junk, you are.
Who done it?
Wait! There is more on the back of the will.
P.S. If I'd been murdered, then I guarantee you it was Clematis that did it.